Hi, my name is Clare and I'm the Diocesan Environmental Advisor. Today is the fourth Sunday in the season of creation, and over the past month it's been a joy to see churches across the diocese, and indeed the whole world, celebrate and reflect on the gifts of God's glorious creation. Each week through the season of creation, we're encouraged to focus on a different environmental theme, and this week the theme is the gift of water. The word water is mentioned 708 times in the Bible. It only has 23 fewer mentions than the word love. But perhaps that's not surprising when you think about how fundamental water is to the existence of every living thing. As Christians, we become part of the family of God through the waters of baptism. Yet I wonder, do we treat it as our sacred element? Today's Gospel reading is the parable of the two sons. One son, when asked by his father to go and work in the vineyard, said he would not, but then later he changed his mind and went. The other son agreed to go and work when his father asked him to, but then he didn't end up doing what he promised. I see this as a clear challenge to us to walk the walk as well as talk the talk. When it comes to taking action to better protect God's creation, how often am I like the second son in this story? When do I promise God one thing and then do another, or indeed do nothing at all? Across the world, over 2 billion people currently live in countries that are chronically short of water. By 2050, this will be more like 4 billion people. Climate change is exacerbating this crisis. Shrinking glaciers will further reduce water in crucial rivers flowing through some of the world's poorest countries, while rises in sea levels are salinating fresh water supplies. And water scarcity is likely to fuel more conflict too, as supplies become increasingly contested. In solidarity with those who've not got access to clean water, how can we reduce our water consumption and protect this precious resource? This season of creation, let us commit to making simple but lifelong changes to our water use. For example, having shorter showers, washing clothes less frequently, and making sure we use water wisely in our gardens. And let's make better food choices too. All foods have different water footprints, and according to DEFRA, in the UK it takes 15 times more water to produce a kilo of beef than it does a kilo of wheat. And finally, as Christians, we're called to live like Christ, and part of that is challenging injustice. Let's find out more about how our pensions and investments might be supporting water-grabbing multinationals in developing countries. And closer to home, let's ask our MPs to put pressure on the government to help save fresh water and prevent water pollution too. Water is a precious gift from God. Let us protect it. And to find out more about how your church can better protect God's creation, go to the Bristol Diocese website and type in /environment.